Today we're going to be taking a look at XRP, the number 4 coin on the board, and this time I'm going to open in a courtroom. December of 2020, the United States government walked into court and basically accused this project of running a $1.3 billion illegal securities operation. Most coins would have been dead by New Year's. XRP spent almost 5 years fighting the most powerful financial regulator on earth, took the punches, won the round that mattered, and it's still standing here today at a $63 billion market cap. That fight is the whole personality of this coin, and today I'm going to show you what XRP actually is, how it works under the hood, why the price is still stuck around $1 anyway, and the one supply question every holder needs to understand. So, what is XRP? Story time. This thing is OLD by crypto standards 2012, 3 years before Ethereum even existed. A small crew of developers built a new ledger called the XRP ledger, and a company that became Ripple grew up around it. And right at birth, they did something that made it completely different from Bitcoin. They created every single coin on day one. 100 billion XRP, all of it, minted at the start. No mining, no new supply, ever. Bitcoin pays an army of miners to grind out new coins for another century. XRP said nope, the pie is baked, the only question is how the slices get handed out. Hold that thought, because it comes back at the end as the biggest risk on the board. Now the machine itself, because credit where it's due, the tech is genuinely quick. There's no mining at all. Instead, a network of independent validators compares notes every few seconds and agrees on the ledger, and that's the whole show. A payment settles in 3 to 5 seconds. Finished, done, no waiting around for confirmations. The fee is a tiny fraction of a penny. And here's my favorite part, a little callback to last episode. Every single fee gets destroyed. Burned. It's a candle flame next to BNB's flamethrower, but the direction is the same, supply only ever goes down. This ledger was built to do one boring job extremely well, move value fast and cheap, all day, every day. And that boring job is the actual pitch. The banking system's plumbing for moving money across borders is ancient, guys. Wire something overseas and it crawls through a chain of middleman banks, takes days, costs real money, and everybody's got cash parked around the world just waiting to settle up. Ripple's pitch to the banks was simple. Use XRP as the bridge in the middle. Dollars go in, XRP carries it across in 5 seconds, pesos or yen come out the other side, and nobody needs money sitting around in advance. That's the dream they've been selling for over a decade. Payment corridors in Asia and Latin America, partnerships with actual financial institutions, a real product aimed at a real trillion-dollar problem. Alright, the market picture, straight as always. XRP trades right around $1 today, market cap about 63 billion, 4th biggest coin on the board. The all-time high was $3.65, so we're down about 70%, sitting in the exact same bear market mud we've talked about for 3 episodes now. Tight money, the Fed, risk assets all bleeding together, none of that changed this week. But know this about XRP specifically. This coin is a headline machine. It barely moves on tech news, it explodes on legal and regulatory news both directions. The biggest single day moves in this coin's whole history came from courtrooms and government filings, not from code. Which brings us to the war story, because you cannot understand this coin without it. The government's case said Ripple raised over $1 billion selling XRP as an unregistered security. Exchanges panicked and delisted the coin, the price got cut to ribbons, and everybody wrote the obituary. Then in July of 2023, the judge handed down the ruling that changed everything. XRP sold to regular people on exchanges was not a security sale. The coin itself got daylight, the rest of crypto still envied. Ripple paid a fine for the institutional side, the appeals eventually got dropped, and the war ended. And here's why that matters. Beyond the drama, XRP walked out the other side with something almost no other coin has, a US court record it can point to. In a country where regulation is the #1 fear hanging over crypto, that's a moat. Now the risks. And with XRP, the risk chapter has a #1 with a bullet, the escrow. Remember, all 100 billion coins already exist, and Ripple, the company, controls the biggest pile of them. Billions of coins locked in on ledger escrow that unlocks up to 1 billion XRP every single month. They relock most of it, they've been disciplined about it, but understand what that means. There is a known scheduled seller sitting on top of this market forever until that pile runs out. About 63 billion coins circulate today out of the full 100. BNB burns supply on a schedule. XRP releases supply on a schedule. They are mirror images, and that's the ceiling argument the bears make. Risk 2. The banks can love Ripple software without ever touching the coin, and some do exactly that, so watch what institutions actually use, not what they announce. Risk 3. Stablecoins are eating cross-border payments too, and dollars on a blockchain is stiff competition for a bridge asset. And the purists will tell you the validator model is cozier than Bitcoin's army. That's the trade-off for the speed. Education, not financial advice, and never bet money you can't watch take a punch. And speaking of watching things move, a coin that jumps on headlines the way XRP does is exactly the kind of chart you do not want to trade blind. That's what TradeSniper is for, our tool for timing entries and exits on setups just like these, the legal news spikes, the dollar level fights, the dead quiet ranges before the move. And if you want the levels themselves, we run AI-powered chart subscriptions with paid levels in our store, mapped and updated so you're not guessing where the lines are. Links down in the description, go take a look. So that's XRP. The coin that got sued by the United States government, fought for 5 years, and lived, with the fastest boring plumbing in crypto, and a 100 billion coin question mark hanging over it. Now this week's question for the community, and I already know this one's going to get spicy. The courtroom war is won, so why is the price still stuck around about it? Is regulatory clarity the rocket fuel the bulls say it is? Or is that monthly escrow drip a permanent ceiling? Bonus round, will banks ever actually need the coin, or just Ripple software? Drop it in the comments, I read every single one. And while you're down there, come join us at the unfairadvantage.chat. That's our free community, that's where I'm at every day talking these markets live with the group, way deeper than any video can go. Come hang out with us. And if you got value out of this one, hit that like button and subscribe, because we are marching straight down the list of the top 250 coins 2 a week, and Solana is up next, and the Solana crowd is the loudest fan base in crypto, so that one's going to be fun. And check out the link in the description box for more information. This is Red Bear signing off.